Hi, this is Ap0col1pse and I was looking back from my channel the other day and I realised I hadn't actually posted a solo gameplay in a while, and I tend to get this angst that I should really post more solo high scoring gameplays just to prove that I don't require a full party with me or a group of friends with me to score well at this game. It's one of those things. My channel's not really about the standard of the gameplay. I'm not a super beast, I'm not an amazing player. There's many thousands of players that are better than me at Black Ops 2. However, in my age bracket, I'm one of the decent ones. I do okay for a guy of my age. I do okay for someone who's slowing up in his middle ages. Now, I did actually, this is a really old gameplay, and I've only just been able to use it because it was submitted to the Legion of Apocalypse channel to be used as a video months ago, but Apocalypse has closed down that channel and actually sold it on, so it's not going to get used. So I decided to reuse the footage and make a different video out of it. Now, the subject of the video hasn't really changed, but I don't have to include all the bits where I thank Ap0col1pse for uploading it to his community channel, because he didn't. For whatever reason, Ap0col1pse decided this gameplay, or my commentary that went with the gameplay, wasn't of a good enough standard to post, or he was just too busy and didn't get a chance to look at it. I don't know which. He never got back to me. So anyway, let's get back to the reasons I'm posting this. The first reason I'm posting this is just a proof that I can score well playing solo. Because as most of you know, the majority of the time I play Black Ops 2 or Advanced Warfare or any Call of Duties these days, I'm usually in a party, minimum of 2, maximum of 6 man. I play for social reasons. I play in groups, I play with friends, because that's one of the main reasons I play Call of Duty, is to socialise. It's to meet people and have a bit of fun. Now, back when I used to play Modern Warfare 3, 90% of the time I played solo. The other 10% of the time I was joined by Deadweight Don, but the vast majority of the time I was that guy struggling to carry the 5 teammates that I got lumbered with. And guaranteed, when you're just leaving it to chance, you're going to be lumbered with the likes of split screeners, squeakers, people who run down the middle of the map. And if you're worrying why I'm motionless, it's because I was just trying to separate some animals from fighting. You know how it is in my house. Now, when you're left with those sort of teammates, it can be frustrating and it can be the most annoying thing in the game. You get stuck with the sort of people that can't even go positive when you drop 2 VSATs for them. You know, the sort of players that you're just, the mind boggles at how they can possibly be that bad. But I actually enjoy playing with people like that on my team because I love the challenge. One of my favourite things to do on Ghost was to go on Ghost with just me and Brian, my friend who's got multiple sclerosis in his 60s. It was hilarious. We had a brilliant game. I went like 36 for 2 and Brian went 4 for 1. It was his best ever game. Now he camped in a corner and I cut off half the map basically behind him, so they couldn't get around behind him. They could only come at him from one direction. I did this by variously, like literally rotating around that area, slaying as many people as possible, and occasionally, stopping people creeping around and behind him by dropping missile attacks on them. So it was a really good fun game. And the reason it was a fun game was because I was playing with Brian, so I knew full well I had to go full throttle, hell for leather, to try and get a good enough score to carry us through. And that's what I used to love about Modern Warfare 3 and playing solo. I know it can be really incredibly frustrating when you play with teammates that are the most detrimental people you could possibly have on your team, but it is also incredibly challenging, and that's what I thrive in, is the challenge. I don't mind. I have no care or consideration for my win-loss, my KD and things like that. I play Call of Duty purely for fun. And I like winning when the odds are against me. When the odds are stacked against me because I've got teammates that are bad, I actually love that because I get a great sense of achievement if we do win. If I carry my team to victory, if I go plus 30, help my team out with non-lethal score streaks like the UAV, counter UAV, VSAT, help them out, and I'm still able to drop a decent number of kills, and I'm still able to support my team in victory, I just love that. That's what gives me a sense of achievement. Gives me a little buzz. It's it's the thing that I used to play Modern Warfare 3 for. It was the primary reason I played, was to those moments when you carry a team to victory. And it's nice occasionally in Black Ops 2 to just play solo and go back to those days of when it was me and whoever I got lumbered with against the world. And sometimes it does feel like that. It does feel like it's you against the world when you've got certain teammates. And I know it frustrates people. I know some people get angry about it. But just think, if there weren't teammates like this, you wouldn't get those dominating scores because you'd be sharing your kills out with the other guys that are also as good as you. And that's all for this gameplay and all for this commentary. And thank you very much for watching.